guys, it's your girl justzBee, and I'm coming at you guys with another video today. Justztalkz with justzBee. You already know that's me. Okay, so I wanted to do a justztalkz because I have some topics that I want to talk about that I've seen floating around on my time feed, and I just felt like I had something to say. Okay. The first person I want to talk about is Lizzo. People are irking me with this whole Lizzo situation. Like, so if you haven't heard, like, Lizzo came out on TikTok and she talked about how she was disgusted with her body, which was, I'm sure, only temporary. Sometimes we feel that way, and I mean, last time I checked, due to the fact that we have menstruals once a month, we go through all type of stuff, all type of changes, because I feel the same way too sometimes. Like, everybody feels the same way too sometimes, but we're gonna get into that. So Lizzo just came out real raw, talking about how she was disgusted with her body, and people had so many mixed comments about it. And some people feel like, you know, due to the fact that Lizzo's always trying to scream body positivity, that she shouldn't be affected by, like, she should always be 120% confident all the time, and when she has those weak moments, she shouldn't show them. No, Lizzo is human. There's certain things that Lizzo has worn that did not flatter her body, and, you know, pointed out some things that weren't so flattering on her, which can happen to anybody in any shape. But specifically for us plus size girls, we go into the mirror with an idea image already. You know what I mean? So then when we look in the mirror and we don't see how this outfit is supposed to look on us, sometimes it could play with our psyche and make us feel depressed. But we also have to remember that Lizzo is a celebrity, so sometimes, I'm sure a lot of the times, she doesn't dress herself. You know what I mean? So these are stylists who may be used to styling petiter women, and you get to Lizzo and you're trying to use your same tricks and traits on her, and she requires something totally different. They're trying to fat shame Lizzo. And it's so weird how this society, or just how the media do things and how they want to fat shame Lizzo, when we really could go down the line of females who have lost weight and people still talked about them. Oprah Winfrey, Star Jones, Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson lose weight, people like, oh, she needs to slow down. Even her husband was like, I like bigger women. Damn near wanted to divorce Jennifer because she done got down to a size 3. So it's like, you damned if you do, damned if you don't. Then don't let these people make you feel like because you're big, you're less than. Everybody is going through a battle in here. That's why we have so many women trying to appease to this standard of beauty, which is a standard that no one really can obtain. Either it comes natural or it's manufactured. Anything manufactured is going to require tools and utensils. I'm saying, like, you have natural beauty women, and you have women like Kim Kardashian, the Kardashians, period. I can't even just say Kim, because now it's Kylie, Khloe, Kris, Bruce. All of the damn Kardashians then had some damn type of plastic surgery now. Why do you? And then here's the thing. People hold Kim Kardashian up to the standard of beauty. I don't look at her like that. I don't. I look at someone who probably is really unhappy. We cannot deny that Kim has had surgery. We can't deny that Khloe didn't have surgery. I mean, look, Khloe's, oh my God, I thought Kylie's transformation was like, boom. But then it was like, then Caitlyn came out. Because Bruce, he did an ultra transformation on all y'all. But then, girl, now we got Khloe looking like Beyonce. Like, this has got to stop. This because that's really what it's about. Women are not necessarily really looking at these girls on these magazine covers and movies like, oh, she's so gorgeous, I want to be like her. They see the attention that men give them. Men give Halle Berry all the praise and accolades, right? So it would be natural for women to want to look more like her so that they can be put on the same pedestal as her. When in all full circle, a dog food F-boy is going to treat Halle Berry the same that he would treat a prostitute because he ain't shit. There's some women who I always thought was absolutely gorgeous plus size. Like Miss Natalie, who just passed away, that was on Babs. I always thought that she was gorgeous. But I always thought Natalie was gorgeous. I thought she looked beautiful in Cinderella. I thought she looked beautiful on Babs. I thought she looked beautiful on Eve. I always thought that she was gorgeous. The same thing with Kim from Moesha. Kim from Moesha? Well, Connie's Vine. Was always my favorite character. I know she had to play the dumb role, but I love Kim. Like, I always thought that she was so beautiful. But she used to be dancing and she could sing. Like, I loved Kim. And when she moved on to the Parkers, I moved right along with her. I mean, I always still messed with Moesha because that was my girl, you feel me? But Kim was always my favorite character. I never looked at Kim's character like, oh, it's the fat girl. And I remember when the girl was like, something about her being fat. And Kim was like, my mama said it's just baby fat. And the girl was like, no, that's just fat, baby. I was feeling Kim on that. Like, I was feeling her. You know what I mean? You got lucky. You got lucky. But yeah, I loved Kim's character. I always thought she was gorgeous. How Sistan ended up now, I don't know. She's a whole light-skinned bald woman now. I don't know, but life happens, you know what I mean? And we all deal with it differently. Ain't no telling what Kim done seen or what Kim done been through. But at least she's still alive, because you have a lot of people who she started off with that are not here anymore. So, yeah. But other than Kim, I always thought Monique was beautiful. Like, her personality was even bigger than her. Like, her aura was 20 times bigger than she could ever be, you know? And that's one person who has lost so much weight and looks so great, and people ain't really talking about it. It's like, damn, is she blackballed from being talked about too? Like, the only time sis could be talked about is when she talked about Leonard. So bringing it back to Lizzo. Some people say, you know what I'm saying, Lizzo needs to just go get plastic surgery or, you know, get some really good trainers and this and that. Lizzo is actually already working out and she has had some weight loss results. I don't want Lizzo to have plastic surgery. Okay, so for the longest, I used to want a boob job, like really, really bad. Because like my mom and stuff, like they would make fun of my boobs. For the longest time, like I was like, man, I really want that. And then one of my friends had one and she only had to take off she only had to take off work for like a month. And I think her procedure was only like $5,000 or $6,000. Like it wasn't that bad. So I was really, really thinking about it. But to be honest, I didn't get it for two reasons. One, and this is just the honest truth, but now I have three reasons. But originally, one, I didn't really want it. Like I wanted it because I wanted it to like look good. But like I didn't want to take off work for 6 months. I don't like surgery. I don't want to go through none of that. I don't want to go through no recovery for something so simple. Like I'm signing up for this shit. You feel me? This is not like really life altering or life changing, you know, So that was the one reason. And then number two was really because the guys I talked to at the time felt like that was a good move to go. Like, they all felt like, girl, you be alright. Like, girl, get you a push-up bra. Like, you good. Like, you're alright. Like, I've seen them. So I felt okay. But you have people who, you know, other people, okay, like for instance, like my family would nitpick and talk about them, you know, the girls all the time. So in my head, it did create something. And I don't know if I didn't have so many reassuring people, if I would have done it or not. You know, over the years of time, it just kind of sort of faded in my mind. And then it became one of those things where it's like, oh girl, well, I didn't do that by the time I was 25, so now I'm gonna have a kid and I want to breastfeed, so I don't want to give them silicone. So it just something that just was just like a phase. But there's some women who really feel like I would be perfect if I had these big boobs, you know what I'm saying? I would be perfect if I got the fat sucked out of my stomach. I would be, then all the guys would be on me. Then you know, and it's just like, you can't live your life like that. First of all, there's no such thing as perfect. Second of all, like we were talking about earlier, who about to maintain that, okay? It's hard enough maintaining a damn diet. You expect me to maintain a diet and surgery? That just seems like not a good time. They go pay all this money and then be having to lay up in the bed, go through recovery, your boob go flat on one side, your butt leaking, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of girls got a lot of stuff illegally and stuff is spreading to different parts of their body. Like, I was just watching one girl on Snapchat and she got her booty injected and she don't know what it was injected with, but she got injected one time. She had to have 10 surgeries to remove all the stuff that had moved around in her body. That is insane, ladies. We doing this shit for these niggas? Like, we need to quit it. If this is what it costs to get these men, we need to stop. We need to stop. We're putting our health at risk. First of all, there's so many women, especially women of color, who are dying in hospitals just trying to give birth because they're not getting the treatment that they need. And now we got women out here putting stuff in our bodies. Girl, you know you ain't got no health insurance for this. Like, you need to quit it. I am a firm believer, like when I go on a date now, I am 120% myself. If you gonna like me, if you gonna rock with me, you need to know who I am to decide if you want to do that. So that's all I can do is present myself to you. You know what I'm saying? We have to live our life for us because people will always have different views of you. Like I stated earlier, I felt like Natalie was beautiful. I felt like Connis Vaughn was beautiful. But did they feel beautiful? I feel like how many people said Lil' Kim looked better as a black woman? Like, how many people said that? Like, damn, Lil' Kim was hella bad. But Lil' Kim didn't feel that way. And Lil' Kim was probably around people who didn't feel that way either. Men act like they don't know what happened to Lil' Kim. How many times have we heard black men put Puerto Rican or some type of Hispanic woman on a pedestal over a black woman? She just wanted to look like something that was more desired. She didn't feel like who she was good enough. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't do this to Lizzo. Well, let's end this chain. Let's end this cycle. Like, you are good enough. And you are perfect to the right person. You know what I mean? Or I won't say perfect, but you're beautiful to the right person. And a whole bunch of people don't have to see it. As long as you know it. I feel like confidence is the best thing that you could wear. And why would you not be confident? There's only one you. Period. Boom. Hey, why I can never get that saying right? There's only one you. Okay? So be that. Do that. Rock that. And it ain't no wrong way to rock that. I've kind of noticed too, like, I have like thoughts about, you know, my own self. But people have always just been so loving to me and have always been so kind to me. Like, I never really got a lot of fat jokes. Like, I only got them from my family. And I don't know, just because outside people knew I could put my hands on you. I can't put my hands on my mama. But I could put hands on you. Shit, half the shit I just didn't even pay attention to. Like, I didn't care. So, I don't know what it was, but there was people who always thought or always viewed me as really confident, really pretty, and having myself together. And sometimes I don't feel like that. I'm like, me? What? But different people, different views. You know what I mean? So you really have to make sure that how you view yourself is strong. You know? Should nobody come in and be able to plant seeds in your head? If you don't find out anything else in life, find out who you are at your core. What you willing to accept, what you not willing to accept. You know, what you willing to deal with, what you not willing to deal with. You know? Figure out what your triggers are. I feel like that's part of our life goal, is to figure us the fuck out. Not let nobody else tell us who we need to be and what we need to look like. Easier said than done, I know. Alright, so let's talk about Pepa from Salt and Pepper, okay? So supposedly Pepa got into a car accident and her booty came out deformed, so she went to the doctor, and you know, the doctor told her that she could add some more booty to it, balance it out, I guess, and that didn't work out. So make a long story short, she had 3 surgeries. By the 3rd surgery, she was having her booty removed, and she is suing the doctor for a botched job, even though Pep was botched before she got to him. I think Pepa and Little Kim are the poster childs of what happens when you get plastic surgery. Pepa looks crazy. Pepa looks crazy. Her hips look like speed bumps. Pepa looks crazy. And then you look at somebody like Spinderella. Baby, I will be plumped and fluffy any day before I look deformed and lumpy. That's out. Spinderella looks good. Spinderella looks great. I seen Spinderella on Ready. No, it was not Ready to Love. I forgot. Love Goals with her fiance Q. Love Spin. Spin looks great. But Salt and Pepper? Ah, man. Ooh, especially Pepa. The face, the body, you know what I'm saying? Pep don't look nothing like what she used to before, you know what I mean? And then there's times where Pepa does look kind of good. What was her ex-husband's name? Trench? I think that's Egypt Dad. From Naughty by Nature. He got remarried. Pep looked good at his wedding. I can't deny Pep did look good. I don't know, Pep. You need to slow down, man, and take out. You know what I mean? I'm proud of K Michelle for taking her booty out. Although I ain't really seen K Michelle booty since she took it out. But I haven't really seen K Michelle, so, you know. I'm not surprised I haven't seen her ass. I don't know, like, it's like, do y'all want, I don't know, like, is it the media that's making them feel like they ain't beautiful enough? Girl, y'all girls gotta stop caring. You guys too. And that is why I'm going to end this video talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Megan has came out and talked about, you know, body issues and body positivity before, because here's the thing, like, we see dudes put Megan on a pedestal, but I've also heard dudes tear Megan down, talk about her body, talk about Beyonce body, talk about Trina body. Like, you cannot base your life on the opposite sex opinion of beauty. You cannot. Back to Megan. So Megan actually did gain some weight over the quarantine break. And Megan just embraced it. And I loved it. Megan never felt any less sexy because she gained weight. Megan loves Megan. Megan loves her body. And I feel that energy, okay? You know, got on the late night show or the late show, somebody's show, and was talking about the meaning behind the song Body.
Okay, so first of all, in the beginning of quarantine, I feel like I definitely gained the quarantine 15. And I was literally in the living room, like looking at myself like, wow, girl, you have really done it. Like, you know what? You look good though. So, you know what? We should dance about it. So I needed to figure out exactly what I wanted to say in the hook. And the hook literally came from me dancing in the mirror, admiring my fluff. And you know, that's that's how we wrote the song. Definitely about people just celebrating their bodies. Like,
that's very nice. Because when I'm in front of a full-length mirror, I try to keep it as brief as possible these days.
No, you gotta appreciate, let it marinate, let it sit. Like, I like this.
And Megan has been weight shamed, height shamed. They called her a man. Like, it's crazy the amount of stuff that they thrown at Megan, and we all know that she's a beautiful woman. Please do not mess with Megan, y'all. Like, y'all need to quit it. Because I love Megan's nose. I think Megan is beautiful the way she is. Brown skin. Everything, okay? Please do not try to pressure her to feel like she needs to alter anything with her body. That's why I love Megan. Like, people be like, oh, Megan ain't really got no hips. I mean, she got booty, but she don't really got no... Do not, boy, bye. Okay, Megan, don't listen to these niggas. Don't listen to them. You're going to end up looking like Pepa 10 years from now. Please don't do it. Stay the same. Stay you, boo. Look good. I seen Ari Lennox been in the gym trying to get her body some type. First of all, I think it's so unrealistic to make the standard of beauty a hourglass shape. Because either you got it or you don't. And I've noticed, like, friends that I had that don't, like, it bothers them. And it shouldn't. It's not something, you know, they've been getting waist trainers, and I know girls who got a rib removed. Like, it's like, bro, like, that's so unfair to say that this is beauty. Like, this is, you know, the standard of beauty. And then I've been somebody who's been just a curvy little bubbly thing my whole life. And you know what? I was watching the girl who had the butt injections, and I was really sitting here like, she really got this big old booty to get all this attention, and I just got this big old booty and feel regular, smuggler. So we gonna call this that and that this. Girl, I don't know why I said that. I don't know what sense that's supposed to make. Hey. Ultimately, what that means is that is the end of my video. And as always, first of all, thanks for watching. And second of all, you know it's love from me to you.